Your boy back in the building. We Talk Hawks TV. We Talk Hawks Daily. I'm your host. Y'all know me, MI 4K20, better known as Demond. But check it. Let's talk Dejounte Murray real quick. Um, I see y'all see my son in the back, young ball player. Let's talk it. Let's chop it up real quick, man. Listen, Hawks family, it's your boy. I've been following the Hawks a long time, man. And I'm on Twitter. I'm following other Hawks YouTubes and all that stuff, man. Listen, we are not getting Dejounte Murray, okay? Dejounte Murray, you're not getting him, okay? I wish a lot of Hawks fans would come to the the realization of that. And I know you like T. Why you being so negative, man? Let's talk about it real quick, okay? And correct me if I'm wrong. Whenever I'm wrong, somebody in the comments correct me. Don't forget like, comment, subscribe. Check it out. Okay, so before these so-called insiders leaked that the Hawks reached out to Dejounte Murray, he was never up on the trade block. That's number one. He was the Spurs. I didn't read nothing. I live in Texas. Okay. I'm 2 hours from San Antonio. Nothing, I have not read or seen nothing that said they wanted to get rid of Dejounte Murray this year. Maybe next year, maybe the year after that when he up for a contract. But as of now, there was nothing saying the Spurs wanted to trade this man. Okay. So when the Atlanta Hawks reach out to the Spurs, if true, right, you have to give up a king's ransom to go get their best player that they do not want to trade. I say again, you have to give up a king's ransom, meaning a lot of capital to get a player, to get the best player on their team that they don't want to trade. That's one thing. Okay. Now, I'm looking at the offers, the so-called offers on the table, the so-called things that the Spurs said it would take a J. Rule type deal. It has to be a deal that they can't refuse. John Collins, the 16th pick, and Kevin Herter is not getting you their guy. Okay. So I'm just being real. I just be reading some of the stuff and I just be at utter amazement at what people think they're going to get. You're not going to get him for that little offer. You want a guy, you want their best player. This is the type of offer you need to have on the table. You need to have John Collins. You need to probably have either Hunter or Double O. Why do I say that? One, because both of them are young and both of them are still on their rookie contract. Okay, the Spurs are rebuilding their team. Why the hell would they want to take on? They already gonna take on the John Collins contract. Why would they want to take on a Kevin Herter contract at 63 million that start this year? Why would they want to take on any more money that they don't have to take on? Okay. With John Collins, reasonable contract, young player, a player they could use, or a player they could flip to a third team. Okay. Now, so that's Collins, either Hunter or Double O, maybe Jalen Johnson, one of those three. You're probably gonna give up two first round picks, and you're gonna have to give up one or two pick swaps, which gonna be usually first round picks. That's what you're gonna have to start off with. Okay. That's what you probably gonna have to start with to go get their best player that they don't want to trade. Okay. And I don't think a lot of Hawks fans are willing to give up that amount of capital for a player like Dejounte Murray. Is he good? Yeah, he had a breakout season this year. 21, I think he was 21 points, like what he was 21, 5 and 5, somewhere around there. He was a great player, first time all-star this year. Okay. But let's be real. Travis Link will not make a deal like that for Dejounte Murray. Maybe if he was like a Kevin Durant, he might go ahead and risk the house. Because let me tell you something, family. You make a trade like that and it don't go according to the way you want it to go, Travis Slank gonna be fired. So will Landry Fields, because your organization gonna get set back. Okay, the Dejounte Murray He makes us a better team than last year. But does he elevate the team from ninth to say, like, for me to give up all that for a player, you got to take me from ninth, where we finished that in the conference. I need to be a top two or top three team on paper. Obviously, you got to go by on paper because they ain't played the games. But when I make that trade, I need everybody to look at that team and say, oh, this is a top two or three team in the East. And adding Dejounte Murray and giving up the assets you'll have to give up, does that make us a top two or three team in the East? Hell no. Don't even front like it does. Y'all know it don't. Would I like to have a Dejounte Murray? Hell yeah, I like to have a Dejounte Murray. But guess what? I can't give up all that stuff for him. I'm sorry. I can't do it. It makes no sense. And I think a lot of fans are just looking at the trade and not seeing, what's the after effects of that trade? Who we gonna have left? Trey, let's say we give up double O. So you got Trae Young, you have Murray, you're gonna have Hunter, you're gonna have Jalen Johnson and Clint Capella. What does that? How many games did that team win? And you still got Bogey, you still got a couple dudes on the bench, whoever we got left. Does that puts us in the top 2, 3, hell, top 4 teams in the East? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. And I know people gonna sit here and say, but we can do other stuff. Bro, we don't have any money. We have $6 to $10 million mid-level exception. You're not getting a PJ Tucker because we're not contenders. Who you gonna feel? Maybe you could beg a DeLon Wright to come back. But that's what I don't understand. A lot of these Hawks fans, you just want to make a trade just to make a trade, and don't care how the team look or what's the residuals of the move. What if the move don't work? Then what? What's the move after that? Instead of being smart and saying, you know what? I'm not going to waste my time going after a player that's not available. Let me look at players who are available. Let me look at players who are disgruntled and don't want to be there because the asking price is low. You have leverage. We don't have no leverage for Dejounte Murray. With the Spurs, you have no leverage. To get that guy, you got to give them what they want, which is going to be a whole lot. And I don't think a lot of fans understand that. You just want to make a trade just to make a trade. If I'm giving up all that, I'm looking at a Kevin Durant. If I'm giving up all that, I'm looking at a DeAndre Ayton. And I know the Hawks talk about, well, we don't want to give him max money. Let me tell you something. If you trade all that for Dejounte Murray, he got 2 years left on his deal. If he makes another All-Star team, okay, you say he make another All-Star team and he averaging 20, 23 points a game, what you think you finna give him? You finna give him max money. You paying max money regardless. You got to pay to play. Look at the championship teams. They pay money. They not nickel and diamond looking for talent. They pay big money in order to compete for championships. Now, if you just want to win 48 games and make the playoffs and go home in round 1 and round 2 and be satisfied, then okay, go and do it. If we do anything, we need to be upgrading Capella. Move Capella, go get an Ayton, go get me a big who can at least shoot the ball from the free throw line, who can at least shoot 70% from the free throw line. Get me a big who can be accounted for on defense by the other team, who can step out and open up the lane. So hopefully a Kevin Huerter, a DeAndre Hunter, a Trae Young can attack the basket and finish at the rim. But we're not getting Dejounte Murray. I don't know how many times y'all over here talking about you know what? We just drafted AJ Griffin. Guess what? He could be part of the trade. He's not. I don't understand. I don't know. I wish I could just shake some of y'all, man. It's not going to happen. Travis Sling doesn't have a track record showing that he make moves like that for players that's not multiple all-star and all NBA players. I'm not paying luxury tax for Dejounte Murray because once we give up everything and it's Trae Young, Murray, Hunter, Okongwu, Jalen Johnson, That's not winning nothing. It's not. And y'all gonna say, well, we can get other free. We don't have no money and don't nobody. So let's keep it a buck, man. Let's keep it a buck. I'm a realistic fan, man. I don't like living in la la land. I don't like living in make believe. I like looking at the reality, looking at the facts of the situation. And the facts is, and get Dejounte Murray, you got to give up a lot. And y'all can try to go get a third team, but at the end of the day, we still gonna have to give up more than any other team. Look at the Jeru Holiday trade. They used the third team, and the Bucks still gave up a ton of stuff. But it worked for them because they was borderline finals. We're not. We're not. We're a first round exit. Y'all want to give up everything for Dejounte Murray, and that's not gonna solve none of our problems. We still will be a bottom half team. I'm just keeping it real with y'all, man. I'm just giving y'all facts. I'm just being honest. I'm not living in la la land like some of these fans on Twitter and YouTube and TV and all that jazz, man. I'm giving it to you real and raw. We don't got the money. They're not gonna pay luxury tax for Dejounte Murray when we got to give up so many assets. What you need to hope is that Hunter can develop and put up those same numbers that Dejounte Murray puts up. That's what you should be hoping for, since everybody in love with DeAndre Hunter. Hunter should be giving us 21, 5, and 5. But that's all I got on this topic, family. Don't forget, comment, like, subscribe. It's your boy in my 4K20. We talk Hawks TV. We talk Hawks daily, okay? Fan channel, by the fans, for the fans, for you Atlanta Hawk fans. Y'all know we don't really got nothing. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no championships. We don't have no finals appearances. But we got each other. We got our Hawks. Hey, comment, like, subscribe, holla at your